terms of destructibility, I can show you some of the cooler tricks we can do now. Shoot off their helmets, those kind of things. But also we've got some barrels over here. You can shoot one of these barrels there, they're the red ones. The gas canister, if you will, Kyle. Shoot one of these gas canisters. You can send it flying. And in this instance, doesn't do a whole lot of damage. If you're trying with one of these, you get these funny situations. It's something we call happy accidents. Want to make sure that once all these mechanics start falling into place, you get all these different kinds of situations, and you get these neat tricks. So sometimes these kind of things will help you, and other times it'll work completely against you. Same with the enemies. I mean, some of the systems that we've implemented there is where you're hitting the enemies with the hit responses and everything. If they're firing their weapon at that point, they will continue to fire their weapon while they're dying, but their bullets are actually active still. So if they're actually firing while dying, you can see physics objects flying around, you can see destructibility, they can actually shoot at destructibles, all those kind of things. So really want to make sure that everything feels like it should. We're going for something we like to call Hollywood realism. It's not just realism where we're trying to go for more simulation angle, but we want to take it slightly over the edge, slightly more bigger explosions, more exaggerated movements, all of that. So that's really important for us, that you get that feeling that everything feels real, even though it's science fiction, you're on a different planet. We can put you in situations that you will not have seen in other titles or in more realistic shooters, but at the same time have it grounded in reality. One of those things, you just saw Kyle do there, jump. Original Killzone, you would get stuck behind a ledge, you wouldn't be able to jump over. Killzone 2, you press X, you jump. But we wanted to keep that, again, grounded in reality. That means you're jumping, but you can't fire your weapon at that point. So it's those kind of things that really sort of add to that feeling of realism, that everything is very much grounded in that. Now, this is one of the instances where your buddy was helping you open a door, and actually you can progress now. We're going up to one of the other mechanics that is quite important for us, is a 6-axis mechanic. We wanted to have everything in first person as much as possible, so from the first person lean and peek to the buddy assist, and really get that sense of immersion. Now 6-axis is helping us accomplish that as well, where we're able to make a very tactile response, and something that you're actually feeling that you're doing something there. So if we walk up to this valve right here, this is just one example of what we're doing, but with the by holding the buttons, the shoulder buttons, and then letting go again and just rotating the controller, you can rotate this valve. This is just one example. We got different ones throughout the game that actually feel really tactile. This brings us pretty much to the end of the demonstration we've got here. We've got lots more different environments, lots more different kinds of gameplay scenarios that the player will encounter. But this is really all we've got to show for you today.
What can we expect to see at E3?
At E3, we're taking it up a couple of steps. We're going to take a couple of steps further. We're going to show you some of the more exciting new gameplay scenarios we've got. Maybe throw in a couple of new weapons in the mix. We still haven't confirmed our E3 plans just yet, but we've got a lot more exciting stuff to show you in the upcoming months. So keep an eye out for that.